our goal was to protect our home court during this 4-game stretch, and we were able to do that. We got an opportunity for some more situational basketball, late game situations. Really proud of our guys of hanging in there, getting the job done. Houston Christian, give them a lot of credit. Again, another team that comes in where our guys have to understand this is a huge game for them. Huge game for them. They circle this on their schedule for non-conference, and those guys played at a high level. And, we had some great individual efforts. Kamai Crosby is a guy that just sticks out to me. High character young man that didn't get an opportunity to play as much in the first half, didn't play in the first half. Last game, I think he only played 4 minutes, and come in tonight and he goes 4 for 4 and really gives our team a lift. And so really proud of him. And, David Terrell had an all-around, great game. I think he had 10 assists here, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, 8 points. Pretty consistent, and then Reese came in with almost had a double-double, and Jay Sean was steady tonight. Being able to get 6 assists tonight for him, and so again, it's always good to come away with the win. We protected our home court, did what we needed to do.
Yeah, you got some production from some places you hadn't typically gotten. You mentioned Kamai and people like that. Is that just something that's a good sign for you guys going forward here?
Well,
these guys are stepping forward.
Absolutely. I mean, when you go all summer and fall, and you have a guy with the caliber of Will McClendon out there, and he's getting all the reps, and he's helping set us up offensively, and you have that type of chemistry, and it gets disrupted, after a few games. Now we're working through that, and these guys are working through it in real time, learning how to win. You look at a guy like Josiah Shackelford. I mean, I think he was perfect last game, and he comes back today and goes 6 for 6. And so, for us, it's going to be a collective effort, and we need more guys to be on the rise.
Yeah, and we talked when you got off the road about this 4-game stretch and what it could do for you heading into some tougher games, down at Dickey's against TCU. Did you get what you needed out of this series of games?
Oh, absolutely. You got 4 wins. You got more guys, got more court time that hadn't had the opportunity. Curtis Stinson was able to get out there tonight for a little bit longer run. He got a good run in the second half as well. And so, we're getting multiple guys in there and getting some action. And then every guy on our team has a different role than in which they were in a year ago at whatever school they were at. And so, all these things, are coming together for us. And I appreciate their effort. I appreciate their buy-in. Our coaches are doing a great job of coaching these guys every single day. And, we're looking to continue to get better.
Yeah, and you got it into a tight one down the stretch there. I mean, did you guys do what you needed to do late to pull that out? Were you happy with the way you played down the stretch?
Yes, absolutely. And the thing is if you make your free throws, then you stretch the game out to, it goes from, I think it was 6, it goes 6 to 8, and you get a stop. Now it goes to 10, and you don't get in such a tight situation late. But we did enough. They had, and then to HCU's credit, they did some great situational basketball as well. I mean, they executed down the stretch as well. And so it was good for us. Again, opportunity to learn. We'll go back, look at the tape, and, look ways defensively where we could be better.
You guys ready to be, tested here down again at Dickey's against TCU in some of these games you got coming up, you think?
Oh, it's great. It's a great opportunity for us to play TCU. And, again, I mean, we've seen what they did last week. I mean, they're going to be, as good a team as we've played, to the level of St. Mary's. And so it'll be great for us to be in that environment and play TCU there.
And you mentioned David Terrell. He had 10 assists, but also 8 boards. half the team's boards were from those guards. What does it mean to have those guards that can not only score but facilitate as well as get those rebounds?
Well, that helps us off. That helps us start our offense when our guards can go rebound down. Now we can get up and get into our offense a lot quicker, and he did a good job, a really good job tonight of rebounding down and creating offense for us.
And you mentioned Crosby 4 for 4 from the three-point line. What does it mean to have that type of player that can come in and ignite the offense?
Well, the thing is you can preach all you want and tell guys to be ready, stay ready when you get your opportunity. And, man, he capitalizes on his opportunity, and hopefully that'll help him and then also help some of his teammates. And so it's great to have a guy with such high basketball character to go and practice as hard as he practices. The last few games he hadn't got the reps, and to have himself prepared and ready, that speaks to his character and the type of kid he is. All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thoughts on tonight? Seems like you guys played pretty well after a slow start.
Yeah, I feel like we was, game by game, we getting more connected with each other. I feel like this the most connected game we done had, where everybody was just dialed in on winning. We obviously got a lot we want to clean up, the way we win, but we always proud of the win, and I'm proud of the way we stuck together tonight.
Yeah, why the slow start tonight? What was it that gave you guys trouble early?
Really just I feel like they were moving the ball well. They were moving the ball pretty freely. We weren't disruptive enough in the first half to where they can get passes off anywhere, good looks. Knowing personnel, we knew guys could shoot on their team. We knew some guys couldn't. So just little mishaps like that got to be better coming out to the start of the game.
Yeah, was the 4-game stretch we talked about here. You guys came off kind of that tough road trip that ended a little bad. You guys lose Will. Then you had these 4 games here to kind of right the ship. Do you feel like you guys got what you needed to done in this 4-game stretch?
Yeah, I feel like we learned a lot about ourselves, whether that's regardless of the role, just coming together, being connected with each other, or just at the end of the game, knowing game situations, practicing situations, to where we can end off games better, finish games better.
All right, Kamai, it seemed like you shot the ball probably better than you have all season. Were you just feeling it tonight or what?
I was just trying to stay in the moment because, I didn't play the first half, came in second half. I don't even remember the time I came in. I was dialed in, ready, trying to stay ready the whole game. Come in and make an impact as soon as I get in. That was my whole mindset.
It knocked down a couple of big threes there. Did you just feel comfortable shooting those in those key spots?
Yeah, I shoot that shot every day, so I'm confident. I'm confident in everything I do, especially when it comes to shooting, because I work on my game, so I trust it. I'm going to trust it every time I shoot it. If I shoot it, I think it's going in every time I do.
Yeah, a couple of clutch threes there in the second half when you guys were kind of scrambling back to turn that game around. Were those big shots for you and for the team as a whole?
Oh, for sure. Those big shots, I feel like the shots that went in, it kind of changed the momentum a little bit on our end offensively, but then on the defensive side, came in, got a couple fouls. I feel like put them on the line, kept them in the game a little bit, and then I just got to clean that side of it up, and then we'll be all right.
Yeah, kind of a squeaker there. It got pretty tight there at the end. Did you guys just need to maybe finish a little bit better?
Oh, for sure. I think everybody knows that. Like, we got to finish games better. We got to start games better. Like, we got to clean up defensively. We fouling, putting them on the line, getting them free buckets, and then also just keeping people in front and rebounding the ball as a whole.
And you finished with 10 assists as well as 8 rebounds. Half the rebounds for the team were by the guard. What does it mean to have that guard play, especially inside getting those boards?
Yeah, it's an emphasis in practices that we got to be tough on the boards. I feel like our bigs are doing a good job boxing out, being more physical, and I feel like that's allowing the guards to come down and clean up rebounds, stuff like that. So I just feel like it's, again, us being connected, us working for each other. The bigs box out so we can come down and grab those rebounds.
And last game you finished 9 assists, and multiple players scored off those assists. Is that something you've been working on as the season's gone on? Yeah,
really just reading, knowing my reads, coming off of ball screens. I feel like my last school, I come off of ball screens, I'm just getting downhill, a little bit out of control. But I feel like this year, with the help from some coaches and guys that can shoot like Kamai, they come in the game, hit shots for me. I feel like it's big, and I feel like it gets me going when I can get my teammates involved.
And Kamai, after every single shot you made, you were talking, you were really excited. Where does that mindset come from?
I think that's just who I am. especially when I'm playing on the court. It's like I'm kind of a different person because off the court, I'm more laid back, more chill. But like when I get on the court, and especially if I'm making shots, like I'm gonna start talking. That's just how I am. So I'm in the game. I'm trying to feed off the crowd, feed off the energy with the team, and that's just how I am.
And it's a big game coming up against TCU. They beat Florida a couple weeks ago. What are you guys looking forward to as you guys prepare for that game?
Really just a fun atmosphere. We know it's a doubleheader. It's going to be a good amount of people at both games. It's a fun experience for us, you know. I guess you can say it's a little bit of kind of like a rivalry. They're like down the street. So, I mean, it's a big game for us. Every game we play is a big game, but it's going to be a fun one to play for sure.
That's just.
Appreciate
Thank you so
y'all.
much.